Vehicles race towards those inside as FBI agents surround the holdouts at the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge. And the drama plays out online as a phone call with the occupiers streams live on the internet.
Don't come in! Don't do it!
On the other end of that line, a lawmaker from Nevada who just arrived in Oregon and is now on her way to meet with the remaining militia members.
I'm here, and I will not leave you guys in a prison cell.
This is KOIN 6 News at 11 o'clock. I'm Jennifer Hoff.
I'm Jeff Gianola. Let's get right to it. We found out that occupation at the refuge may be ending. The 4 holdouts promising tonight they will turn themselves in first thing tomorrow morning.
We heard those claims during a 4.5-hour live audio stream from a friend of one of the occupiers at the refuge. All of it playing out in a very remote part of Harney County, where we have our crews, but we can't get a live signal out of there. Our Andrew Dimbert is just outside the FBI's barricade and joins us on the phone with the latest. Andrew?
Hey, good evening, Jeff and Jennifer. Yeah, we can't get a live signal out here. We're also having some cell service issues as well. I want to let you know where we are right now. We're as close to the refuge as we can possibly. A couple of weeks ago, we're about 4 miles away from the refuge. Now, the FBI is saying all of this activity started this afternoon at around 4:30 when one of the 4 holdouts appeared to get on an ATV, head towards the checkpoint, then subsequently turned around at a high rate of speed, heading back towards the refuge. That's pretty much what started all of this. Now, I want to tell you what we've been seeing since we got here. The first thing that we noticed were these bright lights coming from the refuge. Very uncharacteristic. It's been pitch black here for the last couple of weeks, but then those lights abruptly went out, and then some of them came back on. Another thing we noticed was an ambulance that was sitting near the refuge for about 30-45 minutes before it left. We did not see it go inside the refuge, but rather head back towards the city of Burns. And then there is that audio live stream that you mentioned where you can hear the 4 occupants talking with FBI negotiators. The 4 occupants have said many times that they're not going to leave until all of the charges are dropped. Meanwhile, we haven't seen much activity in the last hour or so. It's been pretty quiet here, but back when we saw all those lights and everything, we saw about 5 vehicles speeding down the road here towards the refuge, and that's pretty much what we've been seeing so far. Again, that live stream of the audio has been going on for a few hours, and you can hear all of the occupants really talking at one point or another to the negotiators. But again, they keep saying repeatedly that they're not going to leave until all of the charges are dropped. Meanwhile, we're hearing reports that Michele Fiore and Ammon Bundy's lawyer might be on the way here, maybe to talk these 4 occupants out of leaving. We know that we reported on it extensively, how Mike Arnold, Ammon Bundy's lawyer, has released statements that the occupation should be over, encouraging these 4 to go home. But so far as we know, they are still held up inside the refuge, surrounded by the FBI.
Okay, that's Andrew Dimbert with the latest. And once again, we were listening in on that audio, and the occupiers did say they negotiated with the FBI, claiming they will surrender in the morning, and they've come up with a protocol with the FBI whereby they will do that. We'll wait and see if that's true. We've had some false alarms before.
Also tonight, for several hours, those holdouts were on the phone with Nevada lawmaker Michele Fiore. We've told you, we reported this in the beginning of the week, that she is in fact in Oregon to support jailed militia leader Ammon Bundy. And only KOIN 6 was there while Fiore was on the phone at PDX. And tonight we heard her try to calm those occupiers, promising to help them end things peacefully.
You guys, I'm here. If you walk out to them without firearms, I will meet you in wherever they take you. We don't need our weapons right now. They cannot fire upon you with the world watching. I need you to stay alive. I need you to stay alive.
Fiore then got into a truck with one of Ammon Bundy's attorneys, and she is on her way to the refuge. Now, KOIN 6 is the